Good morning. Morning everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda. It is Friday the 10th of November. Yay, we've made it to Friday. Oh, good morning Stu. Hello darling. Yeah, welcome to my channel, welcome to my November vlogs. This is me. This is me at my most bare, vulnerable, whatever, you know. I literally come downstairs, I haven't even brushed my hair. So yeah, November vlogs is all about me telling you a little bit about my day-to-day life, but with very much a focus of knitting and crochet. But then actually my life does focus around, outside of work, my life does focus around my knitting and crochet. Knitting predominantly. I am not much of a crocheter, and my crochet skills are pretty basic really. So yes, again, the usual thing I'm going to say, I wake up in the morning, people have left messages already overnight, which is lovely, so thank you very much. It is Friday, which means today is the last day of sending pictures for inspiration. It is a work day for me, as always. I work Monday to Friday full time. So this morning I've got coffee in this mug. I'm not sure where all my knitting mugs are. I think I might have left them down in the office. You can see over here, my husband calls this my nest area. You can see over here various project bags, cushions, etc. This is an extension area to our house, which is just like on the side of the kitchen really. And because it's got skylights, this is where I tend to sit when I'm knitting and crocheting. Our living room is quite dark, so I tend to sit out here because it's lighter, although of course this time of year it's not anyway. But just even because the walls are lighter and everything, and the lighting is brighter. So in the evenings, unless we want to watch something specifically together, which we do, in which case I tend to go and join my husband in the living room. Otherwise he does a lot of gaming and watching the programmes he wants to watch in the living room, and I'm out here. But the living room's only the other side of the kitchen. It's not a very big kitchen, and we often have the door open, so we do talk to each other through the kitchen. And it works for us. Anyway, I think all my knitting mugs are down in the office, so instead I got one from many years ago, a Mother's Day gift from my little girls, who are not little anymore. This morning breakfast is porridge, which I'm just waiting for it to cool down. So porridge, I add to the porridge oats, before I add the milk or anything, I add in cinnamon and pumpkin seeds, and then I cook the porridge in the microwave. I use the instant stuff, and then add a teaspoon of Nutella sometimes, or peanut butter. Today it's peanut butter, just a teaspoon. Stir that in, and it's a really nice breakfast actually. So when I was a kid, we used to have porridge in the winter. Instead of having cold cereal or cereal with cold milk, we always had porridge in the winter. And we always used to add brown sugar and evaporated milk to make it sweet. And I didn't really like it as a kid. It's amazing how your flavours change, or your tastes change. So many things as a kid I hated, or forced myself to eat, that I actually quite like now. Bubble and Squeak was another one. Boxing Day, we always had Bubble and Squeak, and I hated it. But then I didn't like roast dinners. I don't really like roast dinners much now anyway. So to me, Bubble and Squeak was just like recycled roast dinner, and I didn't like it as a roast dinner. I didn't like it as Bubble and Squeak. These days, I will eat a roast dinner, but I never cook roast dinner. And it's never something I would choose. If we go for a carvery, if there are other options, I will generally have another option. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, your tastes change, don't they, as you get older. Right, yeah, so school today, I have got a free period, but it is last thing. And I say but it's last thing because it means I'm never very productive. If I have a free period first thing Monday morning, I'm super productive for that free period. If I have a free period last thing on a Friday, after quite a long week, you know, so my free periods, we have a 2-week timetable at the school I'm at. Most secondary schools these days have 2-week timetables, I think. I think it's quite common. So week 1, which is what this is, I have 3 free periods. maybe actually, no, I have 4, but one has a meeting, so there's not a free period. I have 3 periods when I'm not teaching and not doing anything else. And like I say, the 3rd one is a Friday, last thing on Friday. So in theory, I try and get organised for Monday, or for next week. But in reality, it's more actually just clearing up the debris from this week. Then on a week 2, I have a lot more frees. I think I have about 5 or 6 frees on the 2nd week. So that tends to be my much more productive week. So yeah, to be honest, period 5 this afternoon will be more about tidying my desk. Oh, talking of which, I bought, actually, as my desk is getting really messy, I bought like a concertina file organiser thing that arrived yesterday from Amazon, so I'm going to take that into work and that will be what I'll be doing for this period 5 today. I forgot to show you last night as well, I have wrapped all my yarns for next year for this sock along, the You're Socksy and You Know It. And I've got to say a big thank you to Alex from My Yarny Corner, and I do watch her vlogs. When people are doing daily vlogs, I don't tend to watch every single day because I struggle to find the time to watch every day. But I was watching her November vlogs at the beginning of the month, and probably will catch up with them over the weekend. And then I saw my name, or Little Likac name, Little Likac name was tagged on her video, so I watched her vlog last night, and she's joining in the sock along. So hi Alex, thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Mr. Likac's just come downstairs. Good morning. We have already said good morning to each other. Yeah, so thank you Alex. And so yes, tonight I'll show you quickly, I have wrapped up all those little yarn packets, and then I'm going to squirrel them away and just open them. I have already forgotten, well, I don't know necessarily what's in what packet because I wrapped them all and then kind of just randomly stuck stickers on. All right, I'll catch up with you later. What's wrong, Stu? Are you okay? Hello. Hi everybody. It's Friday evening. It's gone 7 o'clock. We've had our dinner, which was takeaway pizza tonight. I am back from work and yeah, just ready to have a little chill. The dog is mooching around, so if you can hear the his footsteps or paw steps on the whatever it's called, the wooden floor. Right, okay, so plans for this evening. Well, firstly, actually, I'll just show you, last night I did wrap up. Last night? The night before. I wrapped up all the yarn for the You're Too Socksy and You Know It Cal for next year. I discovered when I was looking for some wrapping paper for something else the other day, I found some tissue paper that was a bit tatty and folded and creased up, but it has got stars on it, and so that's what I've used to wrap. That is number 1 at the top. So I did wrap, or I asked my husband to randomly put some number 7, which will be July, and number 12, which will be December, on. I had 3 that were sort of Christmassy, so I wrapped those 3 and I said just put number 7 on one of them, put number 12 on one of them, and then just put any other number on the 3rd one, so I don't know which will be which. Number 6, I think I remembered to put number 10, sorry, I definitely put as a Halloween one. And then I forgot that I wanted a Yarndale one for number 9. So we're just going to have to hope that the Yarndale yarn comes up before month number 9, September. If not, I did have another ball of Yarndale yarn. So if not, I might just have to knit 2 pairs of socks in September, and one of which being the other Yarndale. But as if I know that Halloween one is number 10 and Christmas one is number 12, unless by some unfortunate chance the Yarndale one is number 11, it should come up before Yarndale. So they're all wrapped up. I need to find perhaps a nicer box to put them in rather than just this tub, or I might just put them, I've got like a Calax unit in here, I might put them in into a drawer into the Calax unit or something like that. But at least they're all done, they're all wrapped, and I genuinely don't really know, other than those October ones, I don't know what the others are, so I'm really looking forward to it. A couple of people have sent me photos where they have chosen their yarn as well, And there's lots of lovely comments as well. Do check out the comments people have been saying. So looks like I've been enabling some of you. Some of you are saying that you haven't got 12 balls of yarn. So, oh, you'll have to go shopping. What a shame. In fact, actually, the lovely Nibbles, Needles and Hooks, Liz, has just had a new delivery of some opal sock yarn that I saw come up on her page today, and I was like, oh, they're pretty. They are pretty, but actually no, they're not. They're not going into the make along. Somebody else. Can you hear my dog crying? Can you hear Stu crying? Might have to feed him. Hang on a minute. Okay, so we're going to now have the sound of the dog slurping and eating his food in the background. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so somebody else had said that they are going to use it as an excuse to go shopping every 2 months, every other month, to buy a ball of yarn, to join in the sock along. All of these things are fine. We're just going to have a fun, fairly relaxed sock along. However you want to choose your balls of yarn, however you want to do it. You know, just knit a pair of socks. Some people said it takes more than 1 month to knit a pair of socks. So I think what we'll do is we'll say 2 months for each one. So if you only want to knit 6 pairs of socks and it takes you 2 months to knit each pair, that's fine. We can go with that. That's cool. So yeah, it's just going to be a sock along really. So I think that's it really for me this evening. My last night, oh, what was that? Something just hurt in my eye. Last night I started to do a bit of the cable vest top, but I just think at the moment, especially the first week back from school, I've been struggling in the evening to work on anything that's a little bit complicated. So I went to the Hexie, the Granny Square Hexie cardigan and put some more rounds in on that. I can't remember the last time you saw that, so let me show you which is the right way. So it needs quite a lot of work on it still, must be honest. So I did some work on that last night because I just wanted something that was fairly mindless. Did I show you the 2 Socksy socks this morning? Where have they gone? When I edit this, if I showed you this morning, I'll edit this out tonight. But if I didn't show you this morning, yes. So I was working on the heel flap last night. Haven't quite finished the heel flap, but again last night I was knitting on this for a little while, and then I kind of just felt I wanted to work on something different. It was one of those evenings last night that I couldn't concentrate on anything for too long at a time. So I did a bit of the Hexie cardigan, I did a little bit on the I'm Too Socksy socks. Did I do anything else? That might have been all I did actually last night. So this evening, I think the plan is again to keep things simple. I will probably turn the heel and start working on the gusset of the 2 Socksy socks. Maybe do some more on the Granny Hexie cardigan. Maybe do some more on the Granny Stripe blanket. So I'll probably swap around, do an hour on this, an hour on that, an hour on something else, because just, I don't know, I find it hard if I've been at work all day. Sometimes my brain doesn't want to switch off, but I can't cope up with anything too complicated, but I don't want to do the same thing for too long. Hopefully some of the more complicated projects I'll do some work on over the weekend. Also, of course, the competition, I have narrowed it down now to a short list of 3. I have put on Instagram what those 3 are, so I'm going to put these up at the end as well. In fact, let's put them up now. Okay, so this is A, which is this pretty picture of my house and a landscape. So that's picture A. If you think I should dye yarn inspired by that picture, then put A in the comment below, or go onto my Instagram story and vote on there. If you think B, which is this purple, that's all I'm going to say, pink and purple, this pink and purple picture, flowers, buds, if you think that, then vote B, or put B in the comments below. Okay, yeah, and the last one is C, which is a picture of an Australian themed themed picture Christmas. So you've got a wombat and a kangaroo and a koala bear and porcupine, I think, if I remember rightly. So those are our 3 pictures. So choose which one you like best, A, B or C. Either drop a comment down below saying which one you prefer, or go onto my Instagram story and vote on there. And then I will be dyeing probably on Sunday. I'm probably going to do it indoors because the weather looks like it's going to be quite cold and maybe damp on Sunday, but we'll see. If it's not raining on Sunday, I'll do it outdoors. Right, this is it then for this evening. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and leaving comments and giving thumbs up, everything like that. It all helps the algorithm. And if you are a new viewer, which I've had a few new subscribers, so you are very welcome, and I hope you enjoy my channel. Thank you. Bye.